Since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders us, all the sin that entangles us, and run the race set before us. These words are believed to have been penned by Paul of Tarsus 1947 years ago. They still ring true today. Good morning, Madam Toastmaster, fellow early risers and guests. Life is a race, isn't it? The question is, which race are you running? If you think about all the stages life has taken you through, they can compare to many different types of races. Probably the wildest one that comes to mind for me is the turtle race. The turtle race. Now, I live in Chandler, Oklahoma, home of Highland Dairy. Great maker of ice cream. So we have an ice cream festival every summer. There's a Miss Ice Cream pageant, a volleyball tournament, some fair foods, most important, free ice cream. And there's a turtle race. The days preceding the turtle race, people will stop along the side of the road instead of dodging that turtle as they drive along. They'll pick that turtle up. The kids come on race day. And you might be wondering, how do you conduct a turtle race? Well, it all starts with a laundry basket. They pile some of the turtles, because we have to do it in heats because there's so many kids involved. But you'll put the turtles under a laundry basket. There'll be a circle drawn about a 10-foot radius outside. The basket's lifted. The kids coax the turtles to race, and the first turtle to exit the outer circle wins the race. Now, some of the turtles, they know exactly where they're going. They're running from anything. Nothing's going to knock them off course. And off they go, and they're usually the winner. Others peer out of their shell, look around. They might waddle over a little bit. Oh no, Sarah's screaming at me. And they go back and hide back in their shell. Some won't even show a toenail. Let's compare some of the races for a minute, though. In a horse race, the jockeys rein their steed around the oval. In a dog race, the greyhounds chase the fake rabbit. In a pig race, I better save that one for another day. But in a turtle race, it's really probably more comparable to life than anything. Because in a turtle race, just like life, we can go anywhere. We can choose in life to go in any direction and find success. The problem is, like that turtle that was scared by little Sarah screaming, a lot of times we get distracted. We end up going in one direction, then turning, going another. And we never even get close to the finish line. We never get close to the finish line. Now, let me share a personal story with you, just to kind of bring this home. I'm sitting in my living room. My son Lane was 3, 4 at the time. And I see him run across. Not 2 seconds later, he runs back the other direction. I see him go back and forth. Now, usually, he's got toys in his hand, taking them from one end of the house to the other. But this time, he was empty-handed, both directions. All of a sudden, I see that look of concern in his eyes. That look of distress. Moms, I think you know the look I'm talking about. You see, we got bathrooms at both ends of our house. He needed to go, but he couldn't decide which bathroom to go to. He couldn't decide which finish line. He was stuck in a turtle race. So like the kids in the park, I got up and I herded him to one of the bathrooms before his lack of decision created a crisis. Our lack of decision creates a crisis in our lives at times, does it not? And that's what we have to do, is make that decision. when you set your mind on a goal, set your mind on the goal. Put the blinders on like the thoroughbred to avoid all the distractions the turtle is faced with. And run that race that's set out for you with perseverance. Madam Toastmaster.